I'm Kerri Hall. I am the Director of Business Development and Compliance for Billing Specialists Incorporated. We are a family-owned business, and we've been in business for over 30 years. And we are a billing company from Arkansas and nestled in between two lakes. So we're a small company, but with a big heart, and we've done a lot of different specialties over the years, and we are a wide, just a wide variety of work every day. Probably the main specialties would be radiology, family practice, anesthesia, therapy practices also, pathology, pain management.
I'm Stephanie Maddox, and I am an account manager at Billing Specialists, and I am the manager of several different accounts and different account types. Typical day for me in ImagineSoftware is that's where I spend most of my day. It's the first thing that I pull up every morning and one of the last things that I close every day. It's where I post my payments. I do answer phone calls from patients still, and so you'll find me an account inquiry looking at balances that they owe or telling them why they have a balance. I use a lot of the retro payments and all of the ticklers and the exceptions, and so on a typical day you'll probably find me getting into just about everything.
We're able to get a really quick handle and a picture for ourselves, for our clients, daily basis. It's, before, when you were dealing with, old systems, like when I started 20 years ago at the company, it was ... return system. It was really old. And watching how that has changed through the years and moving into KPI type reporting to, a situation where, I just wonder where we are today, that minute. Anything that we are curious about, anything that we just want to make sure looks right, or we get something in and we're not 100% certain about, it is not a lengthy build a report. I mean, there's so much there that is quick and easy. If a client calls, it's not, okay, let me see if I can have that built for you. It's right there. It's very simple and easy to use, and it makes us look incredibly responsive to them, and that we are working with them, and that we're always able to come across that we are helpful and our software is, on the move, that they are at the forefront, and it's always a positive rather than a hindrance. Every client is different. Whether if you're dealing with a really small client, it can be really basic things. You're looking at your practice analysis and they just want to know what they sent out, what came in, and then you're looking at hospital systems that you're looking at, what was my RVU to, and what were my payments based on that RVU? It's a wide variety, and we are able to look at that. So it's not simplistic, but at the same time, it really is, but it can get so deep, and we're so happy to be able to do that. So making decisions for our company itself, we have utilized reporting many times to be able to do that. Whether we're looking at reports of, what are our people doing on a daily basis, where, okay, do we have someone that's overwhelmed? Do we have someone that looks like they're really busy and maybe they feel like they're really busy, but they could take on a lot more? We have a situation where we need to make some changes within the organization that we need to, a client is taking way more time in this circumstance than what we're bringing in. We've used that a lot of different times in a lot of different ways, but there's several different key reporting that we use on a regular basis to keep track of where we are. So when you're a billing company, people do not come to you if everything's great. So if their current situation is fabulous, then they're not looking for a different situation. So reporting is really key because typically they've had a problem and they didn't know it because they weren't getting reports that let them be aware of exactly what was going on. It usually came down to the fact that money was finally impacted to a point, and by the time they knew, things were really in trouble. So when we come to them and we're able to show them that we have a very robust reporting situation, it can A, put them at ease, and B, it shows them that, okay, I'm going to be able to ask for something, they're going to be able to give it to me, and I'm going to be able to feel like I'm going to know what's going on, and I'm not going to have to be frightened constantly that my business is in trouble. And so that can put us ahead of someone else that says, I can give you a practice analysis and I can give you an aging, but that's really all I've got. And for years, that was the main thing that you could get from some of the billing systems. And so being able to say, yeah, we can pretty much put together what you would need, it's huge.